Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to GRIPS Forum. My name is Yoko Iwama, Professor of the National Graduate Institute for Policy Studies, GRIPS. I will be serving as a moderator today. GRIPS Forum aims at informing policy debates by inviting leaders in various fields. It is a public event and at the same time gives our student opportunities to join and benefit from the lectures and discussions. Historically, Japan has produced numerous world champions in table tennis or ping pong. It has seen a significant resurgence in recent years by the long-term planning marked by consistent achievements at World Championships and Olympic Games since 2010, with concurrently boosted popularity. Today, we invite Mr. Masaya Kawata, Chairman of Japan Table Tennis Association, and ask about the history and attractiveness of table tennis, as well as the interrelations among sports, business practices, and public institutions, and broader prospects for the sport. Mr. Kawata started his career to join Nishimbo Industries Inc. in 1975 and served as president from 2013 to 2019, chairperson from 2019 to 2023. He became president of the Japan Students Table Tennis Federation in 2021 and president of the Japan Table Tennis Association in 2022. Mr. Kawata will speak for about 45 minutes on challenges of table tennis, the correlation of sport, business, and public sector. Following his talk, we will have panel discussion with group faculty member and students. Then we will have open Q&A sessions with the wider audience. Since this is a hybrid format, the participants in the Hokkaido Hall are welcome to raise your hands, and the online viewers, please send your questions to the Q&A box. The presentation and discussion of this session will be recorded and made available later. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Masaya Kawata.
Thank you for the introduction, Iwama Sensei, and thank you everyone for joining this session. It is my pleasure and honor to have this opportunity. Today, I hope you will enhance your interest in table tennis and perhaps become a fan or even start playing. Okay, first, let me share a little bit more about myself. Regarding the present position of JTTA, Japan Table Tennis Association, I was requested by the previous president while I was still working in Nishimbo Holdings, and I took office 2 years ago. The background of sports association leaders are diverse, and some come from corporate executive positions like JTTA, while others are former athletes, politicians, or bureaucrats. It's difficult to say which background is best because each situation of the sports association is different. By the way, about my experience in table tennis, I belonged to a table tennis club in university, but frankly speaking, I was far from competitive players level. Recently, I am taking lessons once or twice a month as a passionate hobby player. Regarding Nishimbo Holdings, it was established in 1907 and it originally started as a textile company, but it has expanded into multiple business areas. Now, main business areas are wireless communications, micro devices, and automotive brakes, etc. It currently has annual sales of 540 million yen, 20,000 employees, and 100 consolidated subsidiaries across 20 countries. And 40% of business activities are overseas. It has been continuously challenging and changing. If I was to raise some keywords for both Nishimbo and JTTA, they would be challenge, global, diversity, and integrity. These concepts will be included in today's presentation. Today's presentation consists of 3 parts. Part 1 is table tennis, history and current status. Part 2 is interrelation of sports, business, and public sector. Part 3 is our challenges for the futures of table tennis. Let's start with part 1, table tennis, history and current status. Here, please enjoy a short movie of some exciting table tennis plays.
Oh, Skylob comes down. Oh, no, right off the bounce, Harimoto, completely smothering it. Is the point ever over? Samson never. Well, it is over now. Tomo arigato, Mr. Harimoto. Seriously, 14 years old, forget that. Heir Harimoto, heir to the throne. Apology to the Chole. Unbelievable points.
That point was absolutely stolen by Susen. Best point of the match so far, and arguably the day as well. Phenomenal watch. Cavallo was all over it, but couldn't get the point to bed. Immaculate defense from Susen. Look at this. What a turnaround.
Down near the net, watch this one more time. Yoink, slap shot right back. Punishment. Liu Shuan hung out to dry after a break like this. Oh, it hurts my heart.
We talked about the playground. I mean, kids be jumping right now. How can you do this?
Oh no,
This is the best laughter I've seen from the crowd. I'm on my feet up here. Watch one more time. Side spin, recovers the edge with the heavy side. Reverse pillow around the net from way back. Shushin, stop it! Stop it, but don't stop it! Seriously! Oh. Whoa!
Okay, I hope you enjoyed it as I did. Just for your information, the speed of hitting ball is, how fast do you think? Actually, 100 to 120 kilometers per hour. Spin of ball is 170 rounds per second at the top player's highest level. Oh, sorry. By the way, do you know where table tennis was originated? Do you have any idea? UK, oh, you know, okay. But many people think China is the birth country. But it was invented in England, UK, in late 19th century. It evolved from tennis and was enjoyed as indoor tennis, even in rainy days, among the upper-class Victorians in England, like this interesting picture here. The table tennis is the official name used internationally, but in some countries, another name, ping pong, is more familiar. The name ping pong is onomatopoeia, originated from the sound of the ball when it is hit back and forth using rackets. Table tennis has the highest number of registered sports associations in the world, and it is one of the most widely practiced sports in the world. Here is another short movie that shows the global spread and development of table tennis.
Of the ITTF in London. Back in 1926, there were only 10 members. Since then, more and more national associations were formed, and the ITTF grew progressively, up to 180 national associations before the turn of the millennium. 1999 was the year when newly elected ITTF President Adham Sharara established a new program to help countries develop their national associations. The ITTF Development Program was put under the guidance of Glenn Tepper.
In 1999, I was assigned the role of ITTF Development Director and was given three main tasks: to set up a worldwide development program, to set up a worldwide coach accreditation structure, and lastly, to have every country on earth as a member. This final task was more of a dream than a realistic goal at the time, with only 180 members, but I took this seriously and we slowly added a few countries each year in a sustainable manner, providing technical and equipment support.
ITTF has since reaped the rewards of its award-winning development program, which has accelerated the growth of table tennis worldwide. ITTF is now recognized as having one of, if not the best, development programs in the world, with more than 130 courses and 30 equipment packages provided each year. Furthermore, over 50,000 coaches have received certified education. In total, more than 2.5 million people have benefited from the various projects over the last 18 years.
By 2015, ITTF had the highest membership of any sport, with 222 members, surpassing even soccer and IOC. And this year we reached our goal of having every country on earth as an ITTF member, which was a great team effort from many people.
In 2017, the last 4 countries on earth were added to the ITTF at the annual general meeting in Dusseldorf in May: Bahamas, Cape Verde, Eritrea, and Guinea-Bissau. Of the IT
Okay, table tennis is a popular sport in Japan too. There are many players at various levels, including hobby players, competitive players, and JTTA registered players. The number of JTTA registered players is within top 10 among about 70 sports associations in Japan. However, the number of registered players declined due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and it has been recovering to some extent. One thing I want to point out about JTTA is that half of registered players are junior high school students. Why does table tennis attract so many people? One, it is lifetime sports enjoyed from age 3 to 100. Two, it fosters communication and harmony among players. And three, players of all levels, from beginners to top athletes, can challenge themselves and explore their skills. Here, I would like to share with you about Mr. Ichiro Ogimura and ping-pong diplomacy. Ogimura-san is a significant figure in the history of table tennis. He was a 2 times world champion and earned 12 gold medals in singles, doubles, and team events. This marked Japan's golden age in table tennis. He served as chairman of ITTF, International Table Tennis Federation, from 1987 to 1994. He was also renowned as an exceptional sports diplomat. Ogimura-san tried to promote world peace through table tennis, and he envisioned world champions emerging from every continent. Regarding his significant contributions, in 1960s, at the request of Chinese Prime Minister Zhou Enlai, Ogimura-san supported the development of Chinese table tennis. He also supported Swedish table tennis and produced 3 Swedish world champions. And he supported many other countries' development. In 1971, Chinese team returned to the international stage in Nagoya World Championship. This triggered the restoration of diplomatic relations with USA, as well as Japan and many other countries. Such soft power of table tennis is called ping-pong diplomacy. In 1991, Chiba World Championship, where Ogimura-san made great effort to unify North and South Korean teams. After about 40 visits to both countries for negotiations, this dream was finally realized. Furthermore, the unified Korean team achieved a historic victory over the dominant Chinese team. In 1994, Ogimura-san facilitated a joint players' oath between Israeli and Palestinian players. At the opening ceremony of an international tournament, this also symbolized his commitment to peace and friendship through table tennis. Over the years, there have been many changes to the rules of table tennis for more attractive and exciting sport. Here, I will pick up some major changes. First, the color of the rubber on the racket changed. Okay, this is the racket, and it has each rubber for both sides. And racket has two sides with rubber, and each rubber has different textures. This case, this is very smooth one. This is a rough one. It affects the spin of the ball. Then, by having different colors on each side, it helps receivers to distinguish the spin on the service ball. Second, the size of the ball from 38 millimeter to 40 millimeter of diameters changed. This small change encouraged longer rallies and increased excitement during games. And third, the point rules also changed from 21 points to 11 points per game. This helped speed up matches and prevent excessively long playing time. Now, history of Japan team. Japan's table tennis experienced golden age from 1950 to 1970s. But in the 1980s and 1990s, Japan's performance declined. To explain the main reasons for the decline, at first, the Japanese playing style prioritized domestic victories, focusing on being the best in Japan with a domestic approach. Secondly, other countries or rivals began to strengthen their programs at a global level, especially after table tennis was designated as an Olympic sport in 1980, starting from the 1988 Seoul Olympic. And here, I would like to talk about a negative incident when famous TV personality Tamori commented that table tennis is nekura. Nekura is a Japanese slang that means gloomy and dark. His comment quickly spread across Japan, and this caused a sharp decline in the popularity of the table tennis in Japan, especially among female students in middle and high school table tennis clubs. JTTA worked very hard to transform the negative image from dark, old, and uncool to bright, fashionable, and colorful by gaining support from top designers, artists, and storytellers. Making years of efforts, the popularity of table tennis gradually recovered. Overcoming these hardships enhanced the resilience of the sport. So, in the end, we can even say thank you to Tamori-san. And now, let's look into the reason for the recovery in the next slide. There are mainly two reasons for Japan's recovery in 2000s. One is global strategies, which is the shift to global perspective. To strengthen the next generation, top-level coaches were invited from abroad, and young players were sent abroad for competitions and training. This helped them enhance their playing style for global level. The second reason is support through subsidies. JOC's global plan and mixed consistent guidance system started in 2001. This improved long-term training programs from an early age and individual unique style and strengths of players. Also, the JOC Elite Academy started from 2008. This has been a valuable method for nurturing the younger generation, and graduates from these programs are now representing Japan. This is a graph that shows the world team ranking of table tennis, excluding the Olympic. The orange line shows China's long-term dominance for both men and women. Blue line is Japan, showing progress over the years. Men's top 5 were China, Germany, France, Taiwan, and Japan in 5th. Women's top 5 were China, Japan in 2nd, Korea, Romania, and Germany. World rankings are updated weekly based on official competition result. This shows Japan's medal performance of table tennis in the past 3 Olympics, London, Rio, Tokyo, and also WTTC, a World Table Tennis Championship in 2017. Japanese received gold medal in mixed doubles at WTTC and also received first gold medal in mixed doubles at Tokyo Olympic. The photo on the right shows Jun Mizutani and Mima Ito pair. Part 2. Now, let's explore the interrelationship of sports, business, and the public sector. At first, we will look at the organization of JTTA, Japan Table Tennis Association. It was established in 1931. Currently, it consists of 54 groups and operates with 19 committees and 5 project teams. JTTA prioritized sports governance and currently focuses on increasing the ratio and role of women. JTTA is a voluntary-based organization. Most of the board members, committee members, and 54 groups members are volunteers, and full-time members are less than 10%. Therefore, respecting volunteers' contribution and having good communication and collaboration are fatal. Under such circumstances, I am glad to say that JTTA is well organized and is operating effectively with good teamwork. And I'm sorry for the chart on the right side being small and difficult to see. I just wanted you to have a rough image of the well-organized structure. This is the chart of JTTA and related organizations. Global organizations are marked in pink, domestic in blue, and important organizations are with red frames. Relations with ITTF, International Table Tennis Federation, and WTT, World Table Tennis, are crucial. ATTU, Asian Table Tennis Union, is also important. ITTF covers 227 national federations, including JTTA, and it plays a central role in the governance of international table tennis and the decision-making for global directions and policies. WTT just started in 2021. Its increasing role includes operating global events to enhance the value of table tennis by means of commercialization and entertainment. As the global circumstances of table tennis is rapidly changing, JTTA needs to further communicate about the global vision and new direction for the future with these organizations. And about the domestic side, I will add some explanation later. Let's look into the relations among sports, business, and public sectors. At first, when we talk about table tennis organizations, it is useful to clarify the three different kinds of sports organizations, which are in blue color. They are number 1, JTTA as sports associations, number 2, T-League, and number 3, sports business companies. Now, I will explain each entities and interrelations between them. Number 1, JTTA focuses on public interest and strengthening and popularizing table tennis for mainly amateur players. Number 2, T-League. T-League was established in 2018, supported by JTTA. It provides a professional platform for evaluating the top players to professional players. Currently, it consists of 6 teams for both men and women, and these teams include professional players, international players, and student players. The line between professional players and amateur players is becoming unclear. T-League is aiming to popularize the league like other advanced sports leagues such as J League soccer, V League volleyball, and B League basketball. Number 3, sports business. Sports business include sports goods suppliers, sports event organizers, broadcasting, web service companies, esports, and potentially sports betting, etc. These fields are expanding and evolving into new business models. Number 4, business. This refers to companies in general business areas. Some companies become top partners or official sponsors of JTTA and sponsors of individual players. They also take part in management or ownership of T-League team or Japan League team. Number 5, public sectors. Public sectors have great influence on sports associations. These include Sports Governance Code, audit by the Cabinet Office, sports public support by subsidies, and coordination with the local government is made when events are hosted. Also, work style reforms have made a great impact on school club activities in Japan. Let me explain the background of this issue. In Japan, teachers have been managing the school club activities alongside their teaching responsibilities. However, these reforms, which limit their work hours, have been changing the operating system of club activities. Eventually, the present system of school club activities will come to an end. Therefore, students will need to join other clubs outside of school in community or private clubs. This transition will bring new challenges, such as shortage of instructors and facilities, as well as increased cost for families. Now, let's compare the management of sports and business. First, the difference between JTTA as a sports association and Nishimbo Holdings as a private company. The organizational form and mission are different. JTTA is a public interest incorporated foundation, and it dedicates to public interests. Nishimbo, on the other hand, is a private company, focusing on shareholders' value and corporate value. It also respects social value and social responsibility. Stakeholders are different, but some are the same. Regarding confidentiality, in sports, players' techniques and skills are not confidential, so it is openly visible, and it can be imitated by anyone. However, in business, intellectual property rights are protected by patents. Report line and organizational culture is also different between the two. JTTA operates with a cooperative and mild approach, respecting bottom-up consensus due to its volunteer-based participation. In contrast, business typically have clear and strict reporting line, while also valuing employee engagement. Now, let's look at the similarities between the two entities. First, importance of governance. Both entities prioritize governance to ensure transparency, fairness, and accountability, and so on. Secondly, multi-faced perspectives. They consider global and domestic factors, as well as both long-term and short-term viewpoints in their decision-making processes. Third, on-site engagement, which means there is good relations between leadership and on-site activities. Through promoting diversity and enhancing communication, they both recognize the importance of inclusive environment by considering historical and cultural background. Lastly, both entities are committed to high ethical standards and ensuring compliance with legal and moral conduct. Now, part 3, our challenges for the future of table tennis. JTTA Project 100. This is a strategic initiative which was launched in 2021 to guide its development through to 2031 for the 100th anniversary. The project outlined the mission, 6 visions, and 15 actions. Mission is JTTA aims to contribute to people's health and happiness through table tennis, connecting people's heart and striving for social harmony. JTTA proceeds action plans flexibly and practically, including new challenges. The new challenges will be sustainable national events and organizations, including nurturing next generations to succeed, JTTA management and operations. Number 2, dealing with the circumstances of school club activities affected by work style reform, which I mentioned earlier. Number 3, considering new trends of sports business from the viewpoint of enhancing the value of table tennis. Number 4, improving communication with ITTF and WTT to share global visions and future directions. And I have some key messages to share. Sports contribute to our community and education by promoting 1, happiness, health, and harmony. 2, fair play spirits. And 3, respecting process as well as result. Sports inspire and move our society through connecting players, spectators, and supporters, fostering unity and empathy, and also strengthening and popularizing for sustainable development. Sports have a deep relationship with SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. The United Nations advocates SDGs 3, good health and well-being, 5, golden gender equality, and 13, climate action. Additionally, sports align with 10, reduced inequalities, 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions, and 17, partnership for goals. And here is a final short movie for you to enjoy the attractive performance.
Straight off the blocks, we see it again. Incredible. Behind the back, that is just unbelievable.
But that's only because of this unbelievable play. Come on! Oh!
He swapped hands!
He swapped hands? Let's have a look at it. Left. Now he's gone right-handed. Oh my goodness, that has got to be the rally and the shot of the tournament.
He's not afraid. Shot block standing still in the second one. He could be drinking a cup of tea right now. Signing autograph. Look at that. Koki Niwa. Nobody does this but Koki Niwa.
Okay, finally, let me introduce the Japanese players heading to Paris. Here are the 6 Olympians. And these are the 9 Paralympians. To all of the members, Ganbare, Nippon. And I sincerely hope all participating players from around the world will demonstrate their best abilities in a fair and respectful manner. Thank you very much.